Hello, I already got us here. I hope you all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you, and may you always use true discernment within every message. May the divine guide you and bring you the truth, the wisdom, and the clarity that is needed for your life, for your journey, and for this moment. Thank you all so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your positive energy. And thank you for your listening. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the first card out is time out. The number 5 could be significant. Also, the number 32 could be significant. What I'm getting with this time out card is, I did just speak of 5, and it's there's a time for change. There's things that are changing in your life. There's a lot of change that is happening in your life, whether you can see it or not. And there's a need for you to take time out so that you can see that change, so that you can see, so that you can allow this change, and so that you can pay attention to your intuition with this change. Yes, because I have here, okay. Also, I'm getting for someone to take time out to see how much you've changed. Yes, because I have here shine that is following behind it. And it's for the need for someone to take time out to see how much you've changed and to realize that you are not the same person anymore. Yes, you're not the same person anymore. And it's time to shine in who you've become. The number 29 can be significant. Also, the number 11 can be significant. There's a lot of things that you have mastered. There's a lot of things, obstacles and challenges that you have gone through, that you have grown through, that you have mastered. And it's time to shine. It's time to shine your light. It's time to shine, and it's time to shine your light and let go of the past. Let go of that older version of you. I'm getting for someone, it's time to take time out for you to see how much you changed, and that you're no longer the person that you used to be. You're no longer the person that you used to be. Let go of the past. Let go of that older version of you. Let go of that doubt. Let go of that fear. But yes, because I have here golden crown. I have here time out, shine, let go, and golden crown. You have the golden crown. You have been given the golden crown. Remember, in the past message, I've been speaking about this initiation and that you have the rite of passage. You have that golden crown. You have been given the golden crown. You have activated that golden crown. It was already there. You just activated that golden crown. The number 14 can be significant. Also, the number 5, again, is significant. It's like standing in this energy. Standing with your crown. Standing with your crown. I'm getting something. There's another word that I want to use. You have changed. You're no longer who you used to be, and you're not going to ever go back into that person that you used to be. It's time to shine that light. It's time to shine in who you are, who you've become, and let go of the past. The number 19 could be significant. Also, the number 20 could be significant. To let go of the past. There's something that could have happened in 2020. There's something that could have happened probably in 2019. This could have happened. There could have been a journey that started in 2019 or 2020. You could have went through. You're no longer the person that you used to be in 2019, 2020. You have activated that golden crown, that third eye, that wisdom. You have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of truth that is within you. You have a lot of light that's within you. Your crown is glowing. Your crown is shining. Your crown is activated. Gratitude. I have here gratitude. Then I have the number 15. With the number 15, I have here 1 plus 5. And that's giving me 6. And remember, 666, it speaks of reflection. There's a lot of things that you had to go within and reflect. There's a lot of things. There was a lot of reflection There was a lot of inward healing that you had to do. There was a lot of knowledge that you had to gain. There was a lot of wisdom that you gained. You chose to go down this path of growth and healing. There's a lot of self-knowledge. There's a lot of truth, depths of the truth that you learned about yourself. And with this gratitude is speaking of, it's a reminder to have gratitude, or you're in this energy. This is what's having, you're in this energy of gratitude, and this is shining. I have here a being, because it doesn't show a man or a woman. I have here with the gratitude card, a being with a whole bunch of light. And if I'm not mistaken, I see a heart. Now, it may not even be a heart around the head, but I see a heart around the head with the light that's in the center of the heart, where in the center of the chest, and it's lit up. It's lit up. So you've also gained a lot of compassion as well, a lot of grace. You've learned grace. You learned how much grace you had been given. There's a lot that you've learned in this energy. There's a lot that you learned on this sacred journey that you had to go through, that you had to grow through. There's a lot of knowledge, and this is a reminder of gratitude, of how far you've come, how blessed you are. Gratitude helps uplift your spirit. Gratitude helps rises your vibration. Gratitude helps activate your heart. Gratitude helps shine your light. Gratitude is helping you shine. Gratitude has gotten you this far. I have here patience. You've had a lot of patience on this journey, and you're also being guided to have patience. See, you may have been getting your intuition could have been telling you to have been, nudging you to do something, or there may have been messages for you that has been, signs and messages that you've been getting, and it may have been, you may have been wanting to do them, or you may be in this energy of just trying to figure it out. Or maybe there's something that that you're being guided to do, but it's a time to have patience in this time. Have patience for yourself. Have patience have grace. I've spoken of that grace. Have grace and patience for yourself in this time. To know that to have this gratitude about even just being in this energy of where you're not in the same place anymore. I'm getting for someone, this is you're in a new chapter of your life, and it's a need also for you to have gratitude for this starting point. Have gratitude and patience for this starting point, because I'm getting for someone, there's a lot that is unfolding in your life. Big energy, grand energy, great energy, and there's a need to have patience. Yeah, move forward. Move forward. That flew out, actually. Move forward. The number 23 could be significant. Also, 2 + 3, that's that 5 again. So I have here 555. 555 speaks of new beginnings and change. Move forward. Gratitude, patience. Move forward. Move forward in this new beginning. Move forward with this change. Move forward. Move forward out of this dark place. Move forward move forward out of this dark place. Move forward for what has kept you stagnant. Move forward from what was. Yes, this has taken a lot of patience, but you're also being guided to continue to be patient with yourself, because there's so much that you're going to be thanking yourself that you went through this, that you kept moving forward. Because after that, I have here self-worth. Wow. Then with the self-worth, remember, with this card, the number 27 can be significant. Also, the number 9 can be significant. But with this card, it speaks of this. This is the card where the third eye, it has a light with the third eye, and it looks like there's a diamond in the middle of her head. But again, this could be speaking to a masculine or a feminine. This could be speaking to a masculine or a feminine. Does not have to just be, a feminine energy. A feminine. A divine feminine. Self-worth. Gratitude, patience, move forward, self-worth. You are worthy. You have been worthy of this change. You are worthy of how far you've come. You are worthy of what you want. You are worthy of the life that you want. You are worthy to move forward. Yeah, there's something in the past that there's something that you've been holding on to, maybe from the past, that you're being guided to allow change to happen and shine. Shine and let go. Activate that golden crown and be grateful for how far you've come, and allow patience and move forward so that you can see your self-worth. So that you can see your self-worth. So that you can see that you are worthy. So that you can see the value in yourself. So that you can see that you're a diamond. So that you can see that you're wise. So that you can see that you have the key. You hold the key. That's interesting. You have the key. You've had the key. You are worthy. I'm getting something about your eyes too. Your eyes tell a story. Your eyes tell a story. I'm also getting your smile may tell a story as well. But I'm looking at her eyes. Your eyes tell a story. Your eyes, when people look into your eyes, it's like they see you and they see themselves. They see so much depth. There's depth. It's like unexplainable. It's like an unexplainable feeling you give when you look people in their eyes, or you may be guided to look people in their eyes. Maybe you've done this in the past. There's a lot of cards that are wanting to come out. A lot of energy. Maybe in the past you used to look people in the eyes, and you may have went through this time where, you may have went through this time where you stopped doing that and you start looking down. And I'm getting for someone, and I can attest to this too, is there was a time where I used to look people in their eyes. I've been through many different phases. So there was a time where I used to look down. Okay, there was a time I used to look up, look straight, have that confidence, believe in myself. Then when I would be going through something, or, when I was going through a change in my life, a phase in my life where I was changing, I would be looking down. But then I gained that strength again to look up. Literally, I remember the moments where I would tell myself, no, we're not looking down no more. We're not walking with our head down anymore. I remember every time I told myself that I'm not going to walk with my head down anymore, that I'm going to look up, that I'm going to look people in the eyes when I'm talking to them. And every time I did that, I was able to look up, stand straight, and walk with my head held high, no matter in what environment it was, no matter with who I was around, no matter with what was going on in my life. And so there's maybe a need for someone to say that, to be in that energy, to allow that to allow those words to speak for themselves, and surrender to it, and let the intention and the words follow. Yeah, so maybe because your like I said, your eyes hold a lot of depths. Your eyes speak the truth to people. Your eyes I'm getting there's something about your eyes. Also with the eyes, I'm also getting like someone may be in this energy of feeling down. There may be things that you're going through, but there's something, going back to the eyes, there's something about your eyes. Okay, so for some, you have this with the eyes, like you can look into people's eyes and you can speak a truth. There's depths in your eyes, which people love about. But then, you know how you hear the story of, well, not the story, you know how you see where people have those type of eyes where they smile. I'm getting for someone, your eyes smile. So remember, I brought up smile at first. Like, you may have your smile may be significant, but I'm also getting someone's eyes, they smile. They say a lot about you. They say a lot about your character, about your demeanor. And you may not be in this energy right now where you're doing that. You used to do it, but you may be going through some things right now, or you may be going through some changes right now where you're not paying attention to, you're not in that energy anymore where you let your eyes be the light, or let your eyes smile. It brings your eyes bring reassurance to people, but maybe there's some things going on in your life where you're being guided to hold your head up high and continue to let your eyes smile. I know you all know what I'm talking about with the eyes smile. Like, there you could see a person don't even have to smile, or when they smile, their eyes smile as well. Those are the type of eyes that you have. But you may not be in this energy, or you may not been aware that you haven't been in this energy, and you may be walking with your head down. But this is a reminder for someone to allow this change. Allow yourself to patience. And you don't have to do this now, and this is why this patience card may be here. But there are some things that you may be going through right now that you are being guided to have patience about, to shine, to take a time out. Okay, let me say this right. For someone, there's an obstacle, there's a challenge that you've been going through. You have changed. You're no longer the same person that you used to be. You're changing. And it's time for you to shine again. It's a need for you to not let this obstacle or challenge get in the way of who you used to be. So there's different messages within this message. And I ask that it's able to I'm hoping that it resonates to whoever it needs to resonate. But there's need for you to shine, to get back up, to get back in that energy, to let go of what has happened, and to activate that golden crown, to step into your divine energy, and to be grateful for that you went through that, because it has helped you grow and activate what is needed for you in this next phase in your life. And you're being guided to have patience for yourself right now and move forward on this, because you are worthy. With this self-worth, you are worthy of what you want. You are worthy no matter what this obstacle or this challenge have put you through, no matter what you have been through in the past. And you are being guided also to hold your head up high and allow your self-worth to shine, your worth to shine, your light to shine. It's a need to, you're in this energy of getting back up. You're getting back up. It's like, whatever you've been through, it's a need for it. It doesn't define you. With this self-worth here, it doesn't define you. You're looking down. It's a need to look up. There's a lot of energy that is flying out. These cards are flying out. I have here leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Listen to and leap. You go first. There's something that you're being guided to leap and go first on. And to know that the universe will catch you. There's illusion that has been removed from a person, place, or thing. There's something that you have let go. Okay? Yesterday, I was in a store and I heard the song Mirror by Justin Timberlake, which is, I'm going to talk about it in another message, but it's very funny to me what was going on. Like when I heard the song, I used to love this song, by the way, but when I heard it in the grocery store, I was like, wow. And this, first of all, when I heard it, realized just how much someone may be in this energy, and I needed to bring it to the channel. So, and it reminds me of a certain journey that some people are on. And it's funny because it's something that no one talks about, not even in the comments. So I went to even look in the comments to see is anybody noticing what he's talking about in this song. It's called Mirror by Justin Timberlake. And if those who are on a journey or has been on this journey, you will know exactly what I'm trying to get at when it comes to the words that he's saying. And I'm like, in the comments, I didn't read anything about anyone's, bringing that up. And it's like, that's what he was talking about though. But maybe it's just me. But I think you all know, those who are on a certain journey know what that message, what the message in the song is talking about. So yeah, Mirror came up. That song I heard in the grocery store. Also, another song that I heard in the grocery store yesterday was, what's his name? Is it? I don't want to get this wrong. Easy Like a Sunday Morning. Is it Leonard Richie? Why am I saying that so wrong? I feel like I know, because that's one of my favorite songs as well. So I'm just like, yeah, that song came on and I heard every word of it. And it's like, maybe someone have went through a breakup. Maybe someone has went through a breakup. I'm getting someone may have went through a breakup. And when I listen to the words of this song, and you may be guided to listen to the words of this song as well, it's like, for someone, you did all you can in this. You feel, I'm going to just guide you. If your intuition guides you to listen to the song, please listen to the song. But that's the energy also that I'm getting from here. And that's why I believe that's why this self-worth card is here. I believe that's why this self-worth card is here. So you may be guided to go listen to both of these songs. I'm getting for someone, you may feel betrayed though. You may feel betrayed. You may feel it's like you gave your all in like a relationship somewhere, something like that. But I have here leap, you go first, the universe will catch you. Then I have here boundaries. There's some boundaries that you're being guided to set for yourself when it comes to your energy. Then I have here play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So I'm going to there's a lot of cards that came out, so I'm going to read them. I'm going to go ahead and get them out because it's a lot while I was talking that was coming out. All right, so then I have here, don't dim to fit in. Don't dim to fit in. So with this boundaries, there may be a lot of energies that may be pulling from your energy. Could be depleting your energy. Also, boundaries, I'm getting from boundaries, there could be a lot of criticism on something. And that is what's causing you to dim your light. And you being guided to not take that criticism so serious, to do it because you love it with this play and have fun. Celebrate, don't be so serious. So, because it's going to help you not to dim your light to fit in. You may be dimming your light on because of there may be criticism going on about what you do or just about your life. It could just be about your life in general, and this is causing you to dim your light. But whatever you're doing, just even you, just by being you, there's something that you're doing. It doesn't even have to be with like skills or ability. It's just you being you. It's just you being you. I'm getting for someone, you're just being you. It's like, I'm getting for someone, you're learning more and more about who you are. And in reality, it could be like making a lot of energy upset. But you're not doing this on purpose. You're just, you have grown. And your light is naturally shining. And you may feel the criticism and everything. And it may cause you to want to go down a different direction or to be serious. But there's a need for you to continue to be in this free-spirited energy and to allow yourself to have fun and to not dim to fit in, meaning not to put yourself in a box where other people have you, with those boundaries. Setting boundaries. No, I'm not going to box myself in. No, I'm not going to do this just because you want me to do it. No, I'm not going to, that's the type of energy that I'm getting. Then I have here seated in the light, laying foundations, divine plan. This has been all a part of the divine plan. You're going to be seated in the light because you're seating the light because you're not doing something because you're standing up for yourself, because you're creating those boundaries, because you're not dimming to fit in anymore, because you're choosing self, because you're knowing that you are worthy to live the life that you're wanting to live, because you're setting your self free from any other energies that's not yours. I'm also getting for someone, you're speaking, you're being guided to speak up for yourself, or you will be speaking up about something. I'm also getting with this boundaries card. It's just people like in your energy and not even supposed to be in your energy about your next move, in your energy and not even supposed to be there. People and people that you don't know. I'm talking about on like a spiritual energy as well. Like it's another realm of energy. If that makes sense. But that's being let go. Calling your power back. And because I'm getting for someone, you're calling your power back, or you called your power back, or will be calling your power back. And you're seated in the light, laying foundation. Is part of the divine plan. Then I have here mirror. Who or what is triggering you? There's someone that could be triggering you. There's someone or something that could be triggering you. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Devotion. Tune into your portal of your heart. Then I have here protection. Remember, I just said this. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. What is not aligned or needs to change? I just said that. There's someone that's calling back their power. There's someone who called back their power. Like I said, there has been other energy that has been wanting you to do things a certain way, or just been playing in your energy, invading your energy. And I'm getting this, like I said, spiritually, invading your energy spiritually. And I'm getting for someone, you've become aware of that. You're becoming more aware of that. And you're calling back your power. Answer the call, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Protection, call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. Remember, I said who or what is triggering you. What is not aligned or needs to change. Maybe it's a way of thinking. Maybe it's a way of thinking about yourself. But you're being guided to trust in the divine source. And to know that all your deepest needs will be met. And to trust in source right now. And to let the divine flow. To let everything flow. To trust, surrender, give it to divine source, trust in divine source, and know that all your deepest needs will be met, that you're on a part of this divine plan, and that the right actions will be made. And when you're in this energy, everything will flow in the way that it's needed. Being guided also to clear out your energy, to give it to the divine, clear it out. Energy that's not yours, and to clear out any energy that is needing to go. You ever feel like someone else is in your energy? You ever feel, and this is from being like an empath, someone who is who absorb energy quickly. There's a need for you to clear out your energy because a lot of that energy isn't yours. And that's where that boundary card is coming from as well. A lot of that energy isn't yours. And it could be intentionally or unintentionally happening. But there's a need for you to trust in the divine, to give it to the divine, to call back your energy, to let this energy know, even speaking the words, that this energy cannot come into your life. You have your own free will. You have your own energy. You are your own individual. You're your own individual self, and nothing can come in and purposely or unintentionally come to disrupt your energy. It can't happen. It can't happen. It may have happened before, but I'm getting for someone, it's not going to continue to happen. I'm not sure why that energy is so powerful or potent like that. I actually have a message on that. Do I want to say it in this message? Yes, I'll go ahead. No worries. Okay, so the other day I saw a crow and a little bird. But the thing is, the crow was flying like super fast, and this little bird was flying over the crow. Now, my thing is, I don't know why the crow was flying that fast. My guess was, okay, maybe the crow messed with this little bird's nest, and the bird is trying to get back. Like, no, you're not going to mess with my nest. Because I'm like, why else, would a little bird be trying to attack a crow? And the crow was trying to fly away, like flying super, super fast. And then the bird ended up going in separate ways. So I was like, I'm grateful I was able to see that, because there's a message for that. And the message that I got was, and I looked up what crow meant. I looked up different, so there's a balance between crow. Like there's some messages about crows being good and some being bad, but not even good and bad, but just a negative and both. There's a balance between crows. But in this message, it was just speaking of, there was different things. It was speaking of how like crows is opportunist. How crows can be an opportunist when it comes to like eating. It tries to fly with the eagles and the vultures or something like that. That's what I read. And it was just speaking of like how crows like eat from the dead. Now, like I said, there's a positive energy from this, because I'll talk about that part later, because I don't want to confuse this message. But going back to what I was saying is, how they eat from the dead and, just stuff like that. All right, so the message that I was getting was, there's some people calling their power back. Wow, I did not even know that was going to do that. There's people that are calling their power back from people who have been opportunists I'm going to say energy. From energy that has been opportunist, from energy that has been pulling and depleting and, invading people's energy. There's a need, there's individuals that are calling back their power, or will be calling back their power from this energy. And they're not taking it anymore. For so long, this energy has been able to be the opportunist and eat and deplete, eat from the dead, meaning depleting this other energy's energy. But I'm getting, this is not going to happen anymore. That's what I got from that. It's like that little bird was not playing with that crow no more. Then that bird was small, very small, and this big crow was flying super fast trying to get away from this bird. But that bird stood on business. And I'm getting for you, that is where you are. You are worthy to live the life that you want. You're coming into this. You're coming into more and more of who you are. You have activated that golden crown. You have went through this journey and done everything that you needed to do to be who you always wanted to be. And I'm getting for someone, you're no longer going to be in this energy of there are things being taken away from you out of your control, or opportunists coming to take anything, to steal or deplete or take away from anything that you have done for yourself. You've done, and especially when you've done everything you needed to do, I'm getting, it's not no more of that. It's no more of this energy of just taking, or being this opportunist, or trying to eat from the dead, or just it's none of that anymore. And that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting heavy. I'm getting that heavy. but you're being guided to clear out your energy and to have an outrageous openness. There's some grief that may be needing to happen. There's something that you're being guided to grieve and to so that you can unthaw your heart. There's something that has been blocking your heart, or there's something that is going on within the heart area where you're being guided to let go, grieve, and unthaw the heart. Maybe even cry. Allow yourself to cry. I'm going to be honest. Yesterday, I had a moment where I was just, and this may be for you as well. This may be for someone as well. Like, you may have been very emotional lately, but I'm getting these emotions, not emotions where it's making you decline. These emotions are coming up so that they can be released. There's emotion, and it's like I said, it's not only just your emotions. Because you're an empath, you may be picking up on others' energies as well. And that's what I believe those songs were coming from as well, along with, energy in my field as well. But I'm getting for someone, wow, I have worth on the bottom of the deck as I'm saying that. On the bottom of this deck. Wow. So there's a need to let it out. Like I said yesterday, I had a little moment, and I allowed myself that moment. I literally cried, and I did not know where it was coming from. And this is what I told myself. I don't know where this is coming from, but I'm going to allow it to come. And it's funny because it was coming from the heart center. It really was. It was coming from the heart center, and I just allowed it. I said, and it was so deep. It was so heavy, but not heavy where it was just making me feel heavier. It was heavy coming out, which made me feel even better, if that made sense. And so I allowed myself that moment. I allowed myself to fertilize that emotion. And that's what I mean by fertilizing your emotions. Allowing yourself to come to let those emotions come, fertilize them, and then you can move forward. The rest of my day was, I kept going after that, So it's a need to not sit in those emotions, allow them as long as they need to, and let them flow. And so this may have been the energy that you may have been in as well, or there's a need for you to allow yourself to grieve, allow yourself to unthaw the heart. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. Wow. And that's what I was doing. I was tearing. I sure was. But you're being guided to trust in this time with the trust card here. You're being guided to trust in this time and to know that you're transforming into the person that you are meant to be. And, again, I speak of the hands of this card, and there's a butterfly in the hands of this card, and it's just speaking of that support, that you're supported, that you're guided, that your deepest longings will be handled, and to receive this help, to receive this support, and to know that, it could come in various ways. So be receptive of this with this ease cards. It says it's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. Being at ease, trusting that, and knowing that you are liberated. Yeah, with this liberation card, it speaks of doubts and fears. They may still come up, but knowing that this is no longer you, because you have trust now, because you have faith, because you have hope. And I also have here, invite help. It says, invite the divine to pursue you seriously. Just say, I'm finally ready, God, pursue me. So there's a need for you to invite the help of the divine in. I'm getting for someone when it comes to healing your heart. Maybe in the past, I've said this before, maybe in the past you've tried healing your heart the best way that you wanted to heal it. Or you try to heal it with control, trying to control it. And this, I'm getting, it has limited you. It has limited your healing. It has limited the healing when it comes to your heart. But for some, I'm getting that you're being guided to trust in this time, trust in what's coming up, trust in what's being released, and invite help. Invite the divine to help you and to let everything flow the way that it needs to, and know that it's clearing out everything that is needed, and for you to have an outrageous opening. To know that you are expanding, to know that you are growing, to know that everything that is happening is needed. And to receive this truth with ease. If you cry, if tears come up, that's because it's needed. And you're being guided to trust in this time. And when you're able to trust in this time, it brings forth that easing energy. And it's it's liberating your soul. It's liberating you. It's liberating you. it is. So I needed to do this message before I went in. I have 5 more minutes. I have here perfectionism. Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Allow me, divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. So this is a time for you to allow this. This goes back to allowing that change. And to know that there may be mistakes that may be made, but allowing yourself to free yourself from this. And to allow this change. Intention. Intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is that all God's wishes for me come true. True love. Your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner, but this sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my own feet, dear Lord, and know true love. Self-sufficiency. The ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source, and I'm willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. Spaciousness. Where do I no longer need? What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. Wow. So that perfectionism go to everything that I was speaking about with that change. Allowing yourself to change. It goes back to the beginning of allowing yourself to change and know that you're no longer the person that you used to be. And allow yourself to make mistakes. Allow yourself to make mistakes so that you can free yourself from that energy of perfectionism. Then I have here intention. And it speaks on, answering the call. It speaks on the heart. It speaks on that seeding the light. It speaks on, creating boundaries, setting your intention and not creating boundaries, but having boundaries and releasing yourself from that. That true love, it speaks of that self-worth. It speaks of that self-worth. It speaks of that self-worth. Then I have here self-sufficiency. And that speaks of that, inviting the divine source to help you and trusting and letting the divine flow. Then I have here spaciousness. And I believe that that's speaking of those boundaries as well. The spaciousness is speaking of the boundaries as well. Also, I do want to say this. That's why I was, because I was thinking. I was trying to think. Also, while I had my emotion time yesterday, where I was crying. There's so much that happened in that moment. Like the first time I started crying. So I was crying super deeply, that ugly cry. Then as I'm crying, I start coughing. And I'm like, what is happening? So I'm crying the ugly cry. Then as I'm crying, I start coughing. So I'm like, okay, this cough, this is something that is telling me something of this cough, because I start coughing a lot. And I'm like, what's going on? And it was me. It was me, to my knowledge at that time. It's like I've held so much in for so long, even with truth, even with me speaking the truth, even me not expressing the truth about something when it comes to my heart, that was being released. That cough was just the physical of something not being released or expressed, and it was just showing in the physical. And so after that, though, what was funny was I seen a guy. He was running I want to say he was running with his dog. No, his dog was running him. And so I end up laughing in the middle of everything. So I went from crying. I'm all in one. So I'm crying, I'm coughing, and then I end up laughing because this dog, you know how you run with your dog? No, the dog was running the guy, and the guy was trying to catch up with the dog. He had him on the leash, and the dog is just dragging him. He trying to run, but the dog was dragging him. So I just found that so funny, and I really allowed that moment to happen. And that's what I'm talking about, being aware of what's going on so that you can move forward, So I just wanted to share that. I found that very, very funny. I'm like, why is all of this happening in one day? So it was just super funny. That was hilarious to me. That dog, he wasn't running with the dog was running him, so all of that happened at once. But yes, if you find yourself when you're crying, or if you find yourself like choking and stuff like that, there's something that is just being manifested physically, that you didn't express, or just as wanting to come out in that way, if that makes sense. But the last card I have here is positivity. So there's a need in this energy to, be positive in this time, and to know that everything is working out in the way that it needs to. And this card says, if you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Please, dear Lord. And that's what I spoke of at the beginning of that gratitude. Remember, I was speaking of that. These cards, I love the ending of the cards. It just brings forth the clarification of the clarity of the message. Please, dear God, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny thing, and even the hardest situations. Wow. And I have 2 birds here. You could be seeing a lot of birds. Wow. I was going to close off with that, but then as I picked up the cards, what flew out is being enough. It says the innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change. No need to grow more deserving. You, yes, you are love. Wow, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you all so much for your listening. I really hope that it resonates. Sending you so much love and light. May you get it through the wind. Thank you.